Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's showtime. Hi, guys. I'm back. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a minute and run through all my daily harvestings of stuffs. It's not 5 yet. I can't do that yet. I just realized that. So much for that idea. It's another half an hour before I can do that. So we won't be doing that first. We'll head back to Janthir. And now we're going to
made it up north, have you?
try and find events. Sadly, they haven't done anything to fix the really major problems with Sentry, the second map in the expansion, as it's still a awful map. Particularly the southeast heart, which I expect could be fixed with a couple of very minor code changes to just make events spawn more often, or possibly widen the circle of events that count.
Now this is a find.
Now this is a find, evidently. For instance, I am not currently in a space where I would get any credit for a heart, and now I am.
Infuriating.
Let's reawaken Searing Pyre. I think I'm the only person here, though. Yeah, although that removed a fair chunk of them, so we will attempt to finish this off.
You've been struck.
For the record, you've been struck. So, I have mail, and presumably it is the 5th and final delivery of the supply drop for the expansion. So I guess it's been 3 weeks since launch. And that will have, I think, a weapon choosy box. And then we also get 5 regular Black Lion keys and a golden Black Lion key. I'll be opening that up relatively soon. So I got about half done before another player showed up. That should speed things up. Up. The elite is up. Focus him.
Stand your ground.
the elite. Now we just need to finish off a few more elementals. That'll be another event completed. Do wish they'd group up a little bit more. Okay, well that for instance would probably do it. Hey Felson, interestingly, your message has appeared in Twitch, but not in the Restream chat. So I seem to be seeing that more often these days, where someone puts something into Twitch chat and it's not showing up in Restream. Restream is not a perfect choice, that's for sure. Yeah. Ah, that is possible. Yep. And I can see that now. So that is certainly possible because your second message showed up just fine. I would have expected it to show up, but not be highlighted. But I would have been wrong.
I couldn't venture a guess of how many born of our harvest here was
Multiple grubs over here. Let's kill 2 grubs with 1 stone.
I'm 6 feet tall.
Almost there. Maybe 1 more grub. Should be enough. Not quite. Don't want to run through the whole elemental event again because we're almost close to finishing this off. I just need like another, let's say a lucid boulder. There we go. That's tier 11 out of 14 tiers. Those and that. Grab that. We have we still have 20, almost 24 full hours on our buff.
Goodbye.
I got a rutabaga. All right, let's go rutabaga. Don't think I've ever actually tasted a rutabaga. I really do like the full moon set. It's a very nice piece of kit. Very cool with the parallax in it. I approve. Nail this off to one of my skin collecting guildies. Let's head back to the southeastern heart and see if we can get that done. Quite possibly the worst heart the game has ever had.
You ever heard of Savanisa?
And that's an unfortunate accolade to have achieved. Got a frog. Killed it. That was cruel and mean. It was necessary because the frog started it. I warned the frog, don't start nothing, won't be nothing. But the frog wouldn't listen. We do have the event up here. This event is bugged and has been now for 3 weeks.
Food stores are already running low. Everything helps.
where the critters, when you kill them, very, very rarely actually drop any of the meat that you need for the event. Like 1 in 8, something like that. Instead of like in all the other events that are exactly the same as this, except with different mobs and different vegetables.
Maybe we'll think twice next time.
It's all of them. This is another one of those bugs that could be fixed in a single line of code. Or should be able to be fixed in a single line of code if they know what they're doing. And generally speaking, I assume they do. I know they've got bigger important bugs to squish. But an important part of bug fixing, take it from me, is prioritizing not just by importance, but also speed. How fast you can get them done. If you can fix a little bug really fast, I'm not going to get there in time. I still got gold. But I didn't get much progress because this heart is terrible.
Not so bad, huh?
It's terrible. Really, it is
Sure everyone will
awful.
appreciate a good meal tonight. Come on.
We will take a quick run through this adventure, which I still have not gotten gold on. But I do think I understand what is now needed to get the gold. Which is running through critters like frogs, because that gives you more energy.
May the wind carry you.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that to just start there. Let's reset. So in this case, for instance, we hit the rock. But we hit the frog there. Hit the frog. God, I was airborne for that. Why I didn't get credit, I have no clue. And then I dismounted myself because I'm frustrated by the fact that, for whatever reason, the race balls don't react here the way they react every other mount, every other race. Why? I have no idea. But then I gotta say, I'm in the minority. I'm kind of disappointed by this mount. The mount itself is fine, but the implication was that it was going to be functionally a very different mount than I think it is.
Quite impressive you are.
120, that's my best time ever. It's the 662nd best time today. No, I did get down to 116 once. How I did that. So I still haven't got this one done, and it's not worth much progress, if any progress, on the heart. This heart is just, it is catastrophically bad right now.
Storms. A foul
It has a tiny radius. It doesn't have enough events. The events it do have are either buggy or don't produce much in the way of progress. It's just awful. And it irritates me that nothing has been done to fix this one, when it certainly seems like it should be pretty straightforward. Most of the fixes, anyway. Maybe not all of them.
high toxicity.
High toxicity, indeed. My specialty. I'm sure I've actually done this one before. I got a bronze. Yay, not much in the way of progress. I will res this poor dead person who's a player.
Quite a reward.
Support!
Flowery Musings. Well, I have been here before because I've gotten that read previously. So I'm going to finish the all three of the hearts on this map. And then I will open up the supply drop. I will choose a weapon from the choosy box, and I'll open 6 Black Lion chests, one of which has a golden key. Oh, major kick. I'm not hydrating, but I am dehydrating. I guess short term it's hydrating, long term it's dehydrating. Let me get up and run a quick lap. I owe you another one for later. There, I just ran off all the calories from my dinner. That was exhausting. I'm bushed. Support. Oh, ArenaNet. Fix this heart. Went to the beach and got burned because you forgot your cap. Oh, I can distinctly remember my first time out in the sun after going bald. Yeah. So, blisters. Real blisters. And just a terrible sunburn. I learned my lesson really quickly.
Threshold
And always
achieved.
went hatted in the future. Although, if memory serves, occasionally I would forget and get a rude reminder. An excruciating reminder. Let's head back to the south one, or the western one. Didn't get super burned because we were still over it. You can get a nice, nasty burn going, even with overcast. Hey, Vorp, how you doing? So, Vorp, have you finished serving the Emperor? In fact, I just sent you a very pretty cosmetic here in Guild Wars 2. Been struggling to get into it. My understanding is the solo play is quite challenging. Got a temperature drop in the Midwest, starting to feel like fall. Perfect time to get back into Latro. It's always the perfect time to get back into Latro. Of course, your name is suspiciously close to Hitbold from Rohan, so it's possible you might be biased. Lots of petroleum jelly has kept the peeling from happening at the moment. Cleared up the burning. Look like a cooked lobster? Believe me, I can identify. I've had albinos look at me and go, dude, damn, you're white. It was indeed meant to be. Holt bolt for hit bolt. Start the adventure. Let me mount up, and I will sniff. I will sniff as if I were an Aes Sedai, or any female character actually in Robert Jordan's series. They all sniff. All right. There we go. Another one. So once I finish up the 3 hearts on this map, I will open up my goodie boxes, and then I will do the 3 hearts on the main map. Lens glitters in the sun's like vampire. Yeah, that is exactly. I've been told that many times. Or possibly that the reflection from my bald pate was blinding, and could I please put on a cap?
Wayfinder.
No, I was. This stuff will grow in to about here. So the rest of this much has basically been bald since I was 20.
Disappointed.
So I'm used to the side effects now.
I can't let that wait. Drag me to the bottom of the bog. We'll continue to search for answers. Sunlight will break through the storm. We just need more time.
And those first few sunburns after losing the hair, yeah, they were bad. They were ferociously bad. That is 10 out of 12, and the last two are up here. I'm right. I kind of remember where they all are now. So this is fast, and probably would be faster to simply do this adventure multiple times. But I would be bored. Bored stiff. And there it is. Gold medal. I'm a gold medal winning sniffer? Is that a thing? Is this another one for Vorp? No, I don't find the Magi's stuff to be the... Oh, it's a full moon. That one might be. Yeah. Send that one off to Vorp too, in an attempt to get him to come back and play. This one's less cool than the other one I sent you. But I've already got them. And they're just yellows, so sending them along as skins for my guildies. I believe there is a box down here. No box. Maybe... Huh. The first time I haven't found a box in this area. Lovely,
Almost forgot. Our drones
a
will be
lovely
at the
people, the
testing sites.
Mersat.
Retrieve additional doses from them if needed.
Shouldn't kill it. I think it's going to probably die before I can get back to it with the medicine, but we'll try it anyway. Grab the medicine. I have medicine. Oh, it's going to come and... Oh, there you go. There we go, and I hit it for sure. Now I can kill it. 2 of them.
If this goes on much longer, the test will be ruined. Keep them away from the plant and stave off its infection with the solution.
I'm working on it, Toots. Oops. These things are pretty awful because their boon corrupt is pretty awful. Oh, he's an elite. Let's kill him. Finish him off for sure. How about you guys do a nice job just croaking for me? No, it's Guild Wars 2 favorite child. Me? Am I Guild Wars 2's favorite child? I feel like I should be. Nah, but we know. Guild Wars 2.
Clear the air. Accelerate.
It likes wooden potatoes best.
Infuriate.
Is a misburned bee and a misburned iboga. I will grab more. Whoops. Back out of that before it corrupts all of my freaking bones.
Invigorating. I chose you.
Haven't washed wooden potatoes. Well, he doesn't stream on this platform anymore. He does his streaming on YouTube. So I never caught him live, but a lot of times I catch his streams after he has finished them up. He's been doing a stream every 2 days for 3 hours a day, and he just finished up basically chapter 9 of the expansion. Yeah, he doesn't use this platform anymore, so if you're looking for him here, that ain't gonna work.
Infuriate!
Miss Burn to Boga, we'll hit that. What the hell was that?
Exhilarating!
Oh, I guess the player was not. I'm going to give the player an okay for that one. He was knocking him back from the thing we need to keep alive, so I guess that was acceptable this time.
I feel exposed! Infuriate!
He, unsurprisingly, for anyone who is playing the new expansion, given all of the lore callbacks and everything, he's having a wonderful time. He is loving the bleeping bleep out of the expansion. Not especially, no.
Let's patch you up.
Res this player?
Back on my feet, thanks to you.
First War Potato didn't really stream as much on this platform. No, he never did a lot of streaming. But he does his streams now, and his various other stuff, I think all gets done on YouTube now.
Stand your ground!
We have triumphed. I have no idea what it would be exciting about tomorrow, so I'm going to go with no. If it's the debates, I'm not particularly interested in them.
Excellent work, Outlander. That's all of it.
As someone who did competitive
And the
debate,
results are quite
these aren't
pleasing,
debates.
they are. With this data, we can create even
They're press
stronger, more
conferences.
effective blends. We may just save this forest yet. You have my thanks.
I have her thanks. Let's not get political, please, here. That never ends well. Grab the Mersat currency. Put that away, sell the crap, and we head back to the southeast heart to finish that up, hopefully. And then I will open up my supply cache. And then we'll go back to the first map. Lose no matter how it wins, unless there's a magical third party. Our system as designed, a third party is not practical. And sadly never was. The founding fathers were geniuses. The fact that they came up with anything that's functioned as well as it has for this many years is remarkable. It all started as an intellectual experiment, and it has worked better than anyone should have been able to expect. But the flaws have appeared over the years. I have no idea who that is. Oh, yeah. Spammers. Yeah, well, yeah. Inescapable. Thank you, Vorp. For those of you who do not know Vorp, he is my one and only mod. Also a friend of mine from way back. Guild Wars 2 player. Latro player. Yep. They usually get one per stream. Occasionally I'll get two. And it's always the same message. This heart is miserable. So what I'm going to do is, until I get an event to pop up, we're going to go ahead and get ahead of my schedule here. And we're going to open my supply drop. Which will be a golden Black Lion chest key, 5 regular, and a Black Lion weapon voucher. Ah, we must have hit 5 p.m. There we are. I have logged in. Complete 3 events, probably. Dodge, yes. Loot 10, yes, that'll happen. I think I know which one I'm going to get, but I want to look at everything anyway. No, thank you, Felson. The shield is okay. The rifle I already have, I think. Yes, I do. The Aspect Master's sword is a bit goofy looking, I think. The Dragon Pistol, also not impressed. Belinda's Greatsword has been in the game forever. The Bone Dragon Staff is okay. Bram's Mace, no, I'm not interested in anything Bram has. I already have the dagger and sword. The Chain Whip Sword I'm not really a fan of. I have the Common Hammer. I bought that I got that the last time I had an unlucky skin. I've got that one. I find the Dragon Kama to be really quite boring. I've got that one. I don't have the Dreamwalker Dagger skin. I've got the Dreamwalker Sword skin, and that's nice. Nor do I have the Longbow skin. Don't think I have the staff either, but none of those really float my boat. I do have the sword. Dual wielding these swords is a really cool visual. Heir's Legacy Longbow, it's not bad. Elegant Fan, not my vibe. Emissary skin, a little bit too one note. The Eternal Eclipse is the most likely winner. Hammer of the Three Realms is a really boring skin. The Hourglass Staff, I like the animation. I think I've got the Infernal Roar. I do. I've got Kaz's Staff. The Dual Axe skin, it's not bad, but not great. The Lightbinder, not nuts about. Kodakis' pistol and sword are pretty plain. Farron's rapier is plain. I've got it. I've got it. Menzies' Agony sword is a little over the top even for me. The Mist Stranger axe and shield combo is pretty cool, but I would want to have the combo, and I'm not sure how often it would get used because the shields don't get used a lot. The Night Speaker Great Sword's not bad. Peacock Scepter, a little underwhelming. I've got the Raven Soul Dagger. The Raven Soul Greatsword is tempting. A little over the top, but tempting. The Replica Mirror Skin, I like the fact that it's broken, but that's about the only thing. The Ritualist, I've got the Staff Skin, I think. I do. Ooh, no, I don't. It's not bad. It's just not great. Rox's Short Bow, kind of boring. The Shadebound Scepter's not bad. It's too much it's too monochromatic for me, you know? The Shatter Sword's not bad. Shatter Spark Sword. Shield of the Goddess, meh. That one doesn't show up except if you show it wielded. I have this one. I think it's pretty cool. I do not have that one. I have another one that's similar to... this is a torch. Okay, I have a focus skin that's similar. The Staff of Fortune. Never really wanted a Year of the Little Piggy staff, but if I did, that would be the one. I have the bow. The scepter, it almost should be a staff. I have the scythe. That axe is, I think, pretty boring. The Choya hammer is an all-timer, for sure.
Another.
I just don't think I'd ever use it. As much of an all-timer as it is. Venom Sword's not bad. Almost got that one a couple of years ago. That's shiny and pretty for a shield, but frankly, again, I don't use shields much. The sword skin is a little over the top for the wolf heart, but it is a nice looking set. I think I've got the scepter. I do. Zephyra's rifle is nice, but not really my vibe. That is a cool looking war horn, but not as awesome. Okay, these must be the newest additions then. The magmatic torch skin. Okay, that's a cool torch. Yeah, these are the newest additions. The porcelain greatsword. The exo sword is kind of strange. Cool as if with the year the staff skin changes depending. That would be cool. Major Kicks. I agree 100%. And once you rotate through it all, it lets you choose. I would like it that because that's 12 years, dude. So I would prefer. I agree with your concept, but I think you should be able to choose which one of the years previous. But your concept is, I think, chef's kiss. Solar flare rifle, kind of cool. Infernal envoy staff, nice. I do have a really cool scythe staff though. That one's pretty plain. Soulfire lantern, that one is pretty tempting. Torch skin. Colossal greatsword, I'm not that interested in. I have to say. This is meaning not that you had to wait. Oh, the full 12. Yeah, so I would agree that your idea is in fact the right one. That they should do that. Every year, add an additional choice. I think I was going for the Eclipse Scepter. This is the Eternal Eclipse Scepter. I think it's really cool. So I'm going with that one. I can use it, but fine. We'll set it there for now. Still no events going on in the immediate vicinity. I'm going to hop to the Mistlock. Grab 6 boxes and port back. And that will be my daily gathering.
Quite a reward.
These bits are from EOD. These bits are from the current expansion.
This is a bad time to
I would actually, yeah, Major Kicks, I can see that it has been out 12 years. They have covered all of the years, various years of. Maybe revamp it so you have a choice of all 12 right now. And for any year they haven't covered in the past, do it. Of all the people who've got a little bit of extra time, and I don't imagine there's an enormous amount, I would think maybe the art team might be the ones who they can squeeze it in. Let's see. Black. I have 5. I need 6. Of course. I'll take my 10 silver. And buy one. It's so demeaning. Alright, we got 6. We can now head back. I've been playing a lot of Star Wars Galaxies. And the control schemes have me confused. Back to Janthir Sentry. Oh, okay. But I need more stuff in this map,
Shake it off.
in this heart. So...
I call
upon the storm.
So before we open, we're going to have a little action. I got a gold. And I am relatively close now to finishing out the hearts on this map. And my reward, an incredible 2 silver, 85 copper. So we're going to start with the Black Lion chest keys, the regular ones. What we're guaranteed is a Black Lion statuette and a Gnashblade exotic weapon grab bag. We'll get 2 commons. Good ones are the unlocks and maybe the die packs if we get lucky. A couple of the others aren't bad. A couple of them suck. The uncommons, not my favorites, gotta say, are the Vine Lord Edgebloom. And if you reverse that, you get the Edgelord Vinebloom. Was lurking, but didn't pay much attention. I was pretty sure I already asked this last time. Is the mechanics the same prior to the game slowly going down or pre for Galaxies? The one I was playing was the pre-CU, basically the original version of the game is the one I was playing for the last couple of days. The Edgelord, Vine thing. Anyway, they're black metal with roses that bloom out of them. It's not really my vibe. The Divine Radiance sword skin I don't have. A lot of people called this the lightsaber, but we already have a lightsaber. This is not a lightsaber. This is just a shiny sword. And then in the rares, we have the Necrotic Essence set, which is actually a pretty good set. Green glowy. You can't go... Really, it's hard to go wrong with green glowy, you know. So, we're going to get a common here, and what we're looking for is a 5th box to appear here. That means we got an uncommon or better. Exactly, Major Kicks. The lightsaber is the Holosmith sword. The 2 flavors of Holosmith sword. A 5th box will appear. It's a 1 in 10 chance. And that will mean we got an uncommon or better. And here we go. I will open up the crafting bags, as crafting mats are a thing I can certainly use. A die pack is not a bad starter.
Now this is a find.
We have a miniature claim ticket. That'll go into the bank. And a second kind of die pack. Upgrade extractor is kind of a... Blah, blah. Guaranteed armor unlock. Those are always fun. And the last of the regular keys.
Now this is a find.
No joy, but we did get 3 die packs and the guaranteed unlock. This is a golden Black Lion key. This guarantees an uncommon or better. You can note we already have the 5th box. And here we go. It is a full Black Lion claim ticket. Not a scrap. And that's not bad because I am looking at cashing in a number of my Black Lion claim tickets and buying the entire current Black Lion set. I can show you one of them. If we go to wardrobe, click on that. Where is it? It's chaos, I think. There's some chaos in the... No, it's not chaos. Dark? No. I know I grabbed the spear skin for this one. Void Corrupted, there we are. That's what it looks like. God damn it. There we go, that's the Void Corrupted. You can see it has sort of the Suwan glowy void effects, and I may be picking up that whole set. But we're not done just yet. First of all, get rid of those. Well, not get rid of. Open up. There we go. Die packs. I've got all the common and uncommon and rare dies in the game. The Tequatl set. The default Tequatl is the default Ascended with a different color glowy. I don't remember the Tequatl giving off the smoke. But then I don't have any of them. I've only seen them. Let's see if we have any exclusives that we don't have already out of this. Oh, Blue Whale and Rose Gold. So we have a 2 out of 25 or 8% chance of getting a die we don't have out of this one. Nope, it's a rare. That will get put into the Guild Vault. Sacred Die Kit. Again, commons, uncommons, and rares. I have them all. Dawn. Radiant and Cerulean. 3. 12% chance. Nope, another rare. Lastly, the Crimson Lion. I'm pretty sure I've got all of these. Crimson Lion set is a really good set. Crimson Lion, Imperial, Red, Golden, Aureus, Imperial, Gold. Yep, got them all. Another rare. We got 3 rares. That's pretty good. And lastly, we have the Guaranteed Armor Unlock. And that can be any of these. Basically, any non-ascended armor piece I don't already have. I just hope that it's not one of the culturals. Here we go. Ancient Canthan Medium Helm. That's it. That's it. That is a unimpressive selection. Sadly, they can't all be winners all the time. And that one isn't a winner at all. Oh, we've got an event up. I need a partial on this one. This is the pomegranates that everyone talks about. Everyone jokes about how bad these events are. These grab a fruit or vegetable material and deposit it in the box and kill the mob so that they drop animal meat and drop it in the box. There's like 6 different versions of this, along with the kill a bunch of elementals events. And sadly, that's why this map is, to my mind, very subpar, is that the fact that they didn't put in an enormous amount of work into this map and compared with the first map is completely obvious.
Suffer.
Nearly enough. Just a
And
little more should do it.
but this should be the last of the hearts I need for this map, and we can head to the Lowland Shores. It should be enough. Will it be enough? God, I hope so. 2, 1, 0, please.
A bountiful harvest.
Not
to be
enough.
sure.
ArenaNet.
What's up on you, Wayfinder?
God.
See, young one, independence is important.
They do.
Yes.
This whole map
There's no shame in
is so
asking for help
subpar,
on occasion.
but especially this heart. Yeah, F. Press F for the dead man in chat. Me. So now I have to find some mobs that I can kill and get credit for, because most of the time there's none of those around either. And it really does bug me that they haven't done anything to fix this heart, because a couple of small, literal small code changes could fix it, so that it was no longer excruciating, it was merely bad. But on the positive side, I can jump. By completing events and helping with the camp tasks. Hey, that was another level equivalent, so that's a spirit shard. I don't believe you get any progress for, like, killing the MOAs. Unsurprisingly, I mean, really. Yeah, no. Is there a new... It says that that's a nearby event. I don't think that's actually within the heart radius. But we'll head towards it. And we're out of the heart radius now. So before we get to the heart, or the indicator of where we're supposed to go, we're out of the heart radius and don't get credit. That's what they can fix. They could increase the radius, they can increase the regularity of events spawning. They've done nothing to make this terrible piece of content This is one of the most excruciating, painful things to get done, and they expect us to do it every day, that they've ever put in a game. In the form of a heart. You know, hearts are supposed to be simple, straightforward content. You get it done, you move on, not a big deal. This one's not that. This one is just terrible. I think too many players have been too uncritical of the expansion. I think this map is dreadful. It's fucking awful. It's something that they should feel embarrassed about. Now, it's not as bad as the last bit of content for Soto. You know, or let's say the tunnel in Galadel, so it's not, you know, all-time epic awful.
Infuriating.
It's pretty close to all-time epic awful, actually. At least I found something that gives me a small amount of progress, killing wolves. I understand why people have been so uncritical. The first map is an enormous amount of fun. This map has great story stuff if you're a lore fan at all. So, like, you know, Wooden Potatoes has been in a state of sexual excitement for 3 weeks now because of all of the lore content. And even though I'm not a big lore nerd, I certainly appreciate well done lore content, story content, that kind of stuff. And there's plenty of lore and story on this map. But the actual gameplay content is awful. Come on, give me just a couple more wolves is all I need. Please? Oh, I got a code and cache. Please? We've got a I could see in the distance a rift. But if it's out there, it's outside of the heart radius again. I will take the charged Titan ore, though. We'll see what we get in the way of the legendary gear with this expansion in a couple months. I mean, there's literally nothing I can do right now to advance this heart. Literally nothing. And hasn't been since I killed those wolves. And so in the last 5 minutes I killed, what, like 4 or 5 wolves? And that's the only thing I've been able to do. Yep. Now is this event up? This event is up. So I will at least get credit. I'm not going to hang around for the whole thing because this one is bugged.
Come here, Wayfinder.
But I should get partial heart completion for finishing off the bits and pieces. But this one's bugged.
Not so bad, huh?
Reasonable work.
I got nothing.
Sure everyone will appreciate a good meal tonight. Come on. Let's get moving before the storm hits.
All right. It is okay. This one's back up again. This one will do it. Oh my god. The pain is excruciating. A couple more
Hear what happened
things.
to Guiding Star's expedition team?
6 feet tall. I'm nigh invincible.
There we go. Good God.
Not by a
ArenaNet, please, please, literally, this is 15 minutes coding for somebody. What the hell is it doing still in this state?
Quite a reward.
I got a Legionnaire unlock. I got a exotic weapon drop. Okay. We talk to them. We will buy our Mersat currency. And I am going to change characters. And I have to refill my cup because it's empty, and that's sad. Thank goodness. I have booze. That is one fine looking character, I have to say. Let's see, who did we move over? We still have him in his delightful outfit. Yeah, I think we wanted to try Chess out. So we're going to run him around in the first map, you know, the map they actually finished. This is my home. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I put in my first couple pieces of furniture. I put a chandelier in over my gaming table. Oh, got to set it up. Yep, there we go. D&D night is ready. We've got a chandelier over our gaming table. All right, so let's see. In heavy armor wearers, the only one that appears to be around, there doesn't appear to be any predictability to which characters are going to be around. Norzandar Gorgonax is around, but I have, I think, 2 more heavy armor characters, and they should be around in this general vicinity here, and they're not. The medium armor characters, yeah, I think they're around in the mount area. Yeah, Loose Wingnut is on one of the mounts. And the light armor characters, this is one thing I would like them to fix, is that your characters will all stay where you put them. Oh, this is the first time I have seen more than one of them up here. 2 of my light armor characters are up here. Thank you, Vorp. So we have 2 of my Necros up here. The Grave Twins, Laxi Grave Ponder and Aurelia Grave Breaker. But Lenz isn't up here, and he should be. And there should be at least 1 more medium armor character, so I don't know why all the characters aren't showing up. They said you could have up to, I think it was like 30 characters here. But I'm never having a bunch of characters around. I have 4, and I think I've got 9 or 10 that are in, you know, that I've logged off in this map, and most of them don't show up most of the time. Don't know why. I'm still in the Eye of the North. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that's my bad on that one. My bad. I'm going to take the L. All right. There we are. Let me open up my doorway. Frankly, I wish the doorway was a little less ornate. I assume that we're going to get additional doorways, presumably, as, let us hope, inexpensive microtransactions. Oh, he definitely needs a new skin for that mount. Oh, I just guess I didn't give it time to change. There we go. Just like a char, a cat is always going to want to ride a dog. Okay, there's Stone Dome. All the way over here. I didn't realize they could come all the way back here. He is a medium armor character. I'm really surprised. I didn't realize the medium armor characters could come all the way back here for sure. So they can go basically from the mount area to the far side of the bridge. Okay. And we'll exit to Lowland Shore. We've got a couple more hearts to do. This character has not done much in this map, but fortunately, we have mounts.
Hey, Wayfinder!
Hey, how you doing, eh?
Good job. This is welcome to the spawning pool. I spear them, you catch them, and
Oh,
drop them.
if
in
that
the
event
grocery
is up,
basket.
we definitely want
Famous
to do
step
it.
for the fish. Something to fill our
I have
mouths.
done this event many times already.
But catch them with the careful paw, will slip right out of your grasp.
It's great because it's a chain.
Mind, don't overdo it.
First, you
Take what you
catch
need
a
and
bunch of
leave the rest
fish,
for another.
stick them in the
Balance.
basket. When this event
And
is
watch
over,
it.
it spawns
Brainy
a
spread
champion
it.
mob
Every
as
bloodsucking
another
dog
event.
crawler is keeping an eye
And
fixed
once
on
the
us.
champion mob is taken care of, you go to the top of the steps and you skin, gut,
Into the basket.
and otherwise prepare and salt the fish.
Adrenaline rising.
Adrenaline rising. And I caught fish. So evidently, churning rapids there is flinging the fish way up into the air, and we have to catch them. And protect her from, critters.
Good eating that.
I got one.
Kill them all. Faster.
Fishy, 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 fish. Fish caught.
It'll do. If you got anything left in your paws, bring it over. But no more. Got our share already.
I was manufactured to the
Now,
highest
once
standard.
this finishes up, we get the champion. We have defeated and looted 10 enemies. Do you think
Nicest of 'em.
guys think Guild Wars 3 will be more like Guild Wars 1 or Guild Wars 2? I would expect Guild Wars 2 probably.
Strong.
Simply because I think an MMO in today's market has a bigger audience than most RPGs. And the only way to be kind of competitive, I think, in the RPG market right now is to... Everyone's going to compare you to Baldur's Gate 3. And that's not a comparison you're likely to win.
Into the basket. Oof. Watch it now. There's a stir in the water, and I don't trust it.
There's a stir in the water, eh?
There it is.
Adrenaline
Can't blame
rising.
the beast for being hungry, but it's going to turn the shoreline to fish bones.
That looks valuable.
And here comes
I'll
the
get you some
champion.
fish lunch. You take care of our friend here.
For great justice. For great justice. Feel my wrath. can't stop me.
Think twice next time.
I do not have the rotation on this one
For great justice.
down at all.
Armored up.
Also, I keep forgetting, I don't have to be
Sharp blades.
in melee range for this one,
No. For great justice.
unless I'm doing the headbutt.
Getting pumped.
Like that.
Adrenaline rising.
Go
For
for it.
great justice. Gaining adrenaline.
Self buffs doing 11.5k, not knowing the rotation. Pretty happy with that, actually.
For great justice.
Sharp blades.
Adrenaline rising. I've attained the awesome.
I have obtained the awesome. We must have finished out the heart. Excellent. I think. I would not expect a Diablo Immortal alike. Nobody makes the microtransaction-driven games
Great catch to
quite
be
like the
caught.
Chinese
Hope your dice
developers.
ready to scale.
Guild Wars 3 Mobile Wars. Now you're talking.
Pretty good.
I mean, they were theoretically working on a mobile game set in Guild Wars 2's world. Janthir renown. Oh, let's get the Ursus Oblige, I suppose. Made by NetEase. Wow, you guys really can paint a bleak, apocalyptic picture of the future. My congratulations. That's horrible. We know they're working on something. I don't believe that their primary focus of work has been Guild Wars 3. I believe they've been working on something else. Now, for a while, because of some of the leaks and everything, we know that NCSoft has the rights for Horizon Zero Dawn MMO, Genshin Wars 3. And gotcha. Guys, you're making me want to end the stream and lay down in my bathtub and run warm water and open my veins. Twitch. That was a joke. It was an exaggeration. I, of course, would never consider self-harm other than streaming. So, NetEase, the rumors at it, is working on a Horizon Zero Dawn MMO. And I had thought that that was probably, given their open world experience, what ArenaNet was working on. But no, it appears from an announcement that it's a different team working on that game. So that is not, in fact, the ArenaNet other project. It depends, but yes, NetEase has made really good games. Isn't NetEase responsible, or one of their teams responsible for Once Human? Because Once Human's a blast. It's got some real issues, but it is an extremely fun game. I think that's NetEase.
Grown even more, hasn't she? Well then, I'll leave the two of you to your training.
All right. Everyone's favorite
Wayfinder, Mr. Sport.
MMO activity, scat play. Really, ArenaNet. Why?
I can hear them every day. Anytime it gets quiet. Their screams,
Let me.
fear.
Who's a good little
I just
journey
happened to be
kid?
the rear guard that day.
In a Expeditions.
Now this is an example I want to hold out of while it's an entertaining heart,
I just got lucky.
the design component for this heart is almost non-existent. You know, call one type of the war clause a good little journey kit, and it gets you some progress. Feed meat to any of them, it gets you some progress. Pick up the scat, it gets you some progress. This is not high-end game design. It's perfectly fine, but the only good thing I can say about it is it fills the entire heart. So it's worth doing every day because it takes less than 5 minutes. Now compare this with the heart in the southeast corner of Janthir Sentry, the second map, which, if you're lucky, will take you half an hour, realistically. 20 minutes if you got extraordinarily lucky. I ran around for 5 minutes trying to find a way of getting the last little sliver
Scratch behind the ears goes a long way. Just
of heart
saying.
progress. So, this didn't require much in the way of any design. I mean, this is literally 4 lines in the design document. You know, pet a Warclaw, get this much heart progress. Call it a good journey kit, get this much progress. Deposit scat, this much progress. Grab food and give it to one of them, get this much progress. That is literally the entire design. Now, someone had to do the layout, they had to write the text and all that, but literally, if you've got these assets already in the game, this is a day's work. It's fine. But it's nothing great. People seem to really love it because they get to give pets to the kitties. I don't think AI made it because an AI isn't going to know what people's reactions are going to be, and that this one obviously was going to work because you get to pet the kitties. It's perfectly fine. As a heart, as content, I have no problem with it.
A good scratch behind the ears goes
But
a
I
long
also
way.
recognize that this is not a big amount of development going into this particular heart. It's perfectly fine. I'm not denigrating it. But there's an awful lot of content like this in this map. That is not a huge amount of design debt. Now, the artists, the people, laying out the storyline, all that stuff is a lot of real, genuine work. And this is work too. But it's not any vast, significant piece of content. Same content as Latro festivals, but no hobbits. Yeah. It's really, really simple. In a lot of ways, I'd say it's even simpler than that. Now, not all the content is like this. The thing I just did had 3 pieces of content. It has the, catch the fish and deposit them, which is not a big deal. And it also has protect the NPC, and then there's the champion that drops, and then there's the skinning, gutting, and salting of the fish. And that, as a chain of 3 things, perfectly fine. No one of them is impressive, but as 3 events that happen in a chain, I actually think that's pretty good content. And this is fine. But the reactions I've seen from some streamers who, when they do it, it's like it's the greatest thing ever because they get to pet the cats. I mean, know your audience, obviously, and Enet does. But it's not especially impressive. Not bad. You've got to have a lot of non-impressive content. Overall, I'm very happy with this map. I want to be clear about that. I'm going to pick nits because I'm an old man, and that's what we do. We rage against the machine. Maybe the dialysis machine. Or the toilet if it's not working right. We do a lot of machine raging, I think it's safe to say. So we have one more heart in this map. Oop, gotta chop down the lowland pine sapling on account of that's a crafting mat for the house. Last I saw, those were selling for like 9 silver a pop. Currently selling for 11 silver a pop. Just made a third of a gold there. That's why you pick up those, and you also grab the honey flowers, which are going for 6. There or 7 silver. They're way down. They were up as high as 12 in the first couple of days, but still well worth harvesting, even if you're not selling them. Cozy content, you are it absolutely has a place in the game. This whole map is mostly, not exclusively, but mostly cozy content, and I'm fine with that. I mean, maybe my favorite map in the entire game is Grothmar Valley, which is mostly smart, cozy, clever content. But I'll also note that the concert in that map has got more depth and complexity of coding and work and everything, I would say, than this entire map, it feels like. That's not meant to be, say that this map isn't good. I'll repeat it. I like this map. I think it's very good. Very well done. It catches the mood. It advances the story. The overall narrative is great. And like you said, the cozy content is perfectly fine. I just feel too much of the Guild Wars 2 community has been unthinkingly uncritical. That they haven't been able to look past, the fun, straightforward, solid story that you have in this map, and look with a critical eye at the overall expansion's, I don't want to say failures, but weak points. Now, maybe I mostly watch more casual player streamers. So, maybe that's sort of my interpretation of what I have seen. Because I've mostly been watching relatively casual players who are more likely to be far more accepting of the content. Especially because they get to pet the war cats. And I'm a cynical old man. That's 2 hearts. That's the other hearts I need over there. Okay. And I'm certainly willing to completely acknowledge that this is a really good map. It's a lot of fun. And they should be commended for it. But I am not capable of doing that without also pointing out how genuinely terrible the Sentry map is.
That's the trick.
It feels a
Nice
little...
and easy now.
Okay, I didn't want to pick up the cabbage. I wanted to pick up one of the cubs. When they did their post-mortem on Secrets of the Obscure, I thought they were saying all the right things. One of the things they talked about was they felt that they had sort of shot their proverbial wad in the first 2 maps and didn't really leave anything for the other 3 content drops. And so they felt they had learned their lesson, and so they were going to do... Wait, the future maps would be coming in 6 and 9 months instead of 3. I said that was fine. But that was before I saw the implementation, where what they didn't tell us was they are going to be giving us additional content on the second map, but that's because they didn't give us a full map. We got a map and a half expansion. Not that there isn't a full-sized map in Sentry. There's just not a fully developed map in century. So I'm not sure that the right answer to the problems with Secrets of the Obscure is to say we're going to have 2 maps and expand the second, when in fact you gave us a map and a half that they're going to expand. I don't think I can overstate how crappy I think that second map is. Not for the story. The story's first rate. The lore stuff is amazing. But the content? We have a fight going on? No, we do not have a fight going on for 2.5 minutes. Then it's time for me to dodge around like a crazy person. I dodged too soon.
Ha! Your feet forged of lead?
I said I dodged too soon. Weren't you listening to me? Dodge Trainer Golden Daisy? Haha, missed me that time, didn't you? I hope she found that.
More agile than you look. Well done.
Missed me again. Missed me again. I keep taunting her. That's not nice. But it's fine. I'm a char. We're not nice. That's all of the heart progress I can get from her. Oh, we should have the daily complete. Dun dun! Daily complete. Well, we'll be completing a 10th event really shortly. The gathering crafting materials is really fast. We'll get that. That's another 100 points. Very nice. Any specials opened up? I'm still working on the defeating 1,000 enemies by using the spear. I can make a Titan plate set, although it's not cheap. And that'll get me 300 points. Although the polychromatic set is the better looking, or best looking of the 3 sets. Got another 30 seconds before a fight opens up here. Let's see. Immob and Daze. That's right, there are 2 good breaks. Yeah, 2 good Defiance breaks in the spear for the warrior. Also, it's a ranged skill, 900 range. So we want to close for the headbutt, which is an enormous amount of additional Defiance break. But also gains a whole bunch of adrenaline and extends Berserk. Silent Loch. There's what, 3 of us?
Start. Gaining adrenaline. For great justice.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Ready for anything. You can't stop me. For great justice.
Yeah, keep jumping around, you jerk. Not impressed.
For great justice.
It's too close for comfort.
Adrenaline rising.
Adrenaline rising.
Ready for great justice. Respectful technique.
Got him. An elaborate fur pouch. Champion bags. Another 2.5 minutes before the next fight. Is that the event? Yeah, that's the weekly for 10 events. 50 more points. Let's see. I've already picked up a couple things out of the vault. I got the 3 pieces of cosmetic armor. I got the 1,000-point spear, which I'm wielding on Spongo. I picked up the Mystic Clovers and the legendary starter kit. Next up, 605, 540, I think for the Mystic Coins. And this UI is, it's somebody's C+ junior college user interface and user experience class final project. It's terrible. But 60 Mystic Coins, currently selling at about a little over 2 gold. A quick, oh, that's right. I can't deposit them because I already have 1,000 in my material storage and 484 in the bank. That's how I financed the purchase of Dusk, so I could make Twilight. Was selling 250 Mystic Coins at just about the market peak of 2.5 gold a pop. And then the market manipulator accidentally showed his vault on stream, and everyone could see all the duped things that he had in there. Like more of the Conor rare item than existed in the game he had sitting in his bank. So, yeah, his account went bye-bye. Here's a note: if you're going to be illegally against the TOS, duplicating rare expensive items, maybe don't show an entire stack on your stream. Oops. Barbed Veil is, he's the tough one. I don't think the 3 of us can take him, frankly. Perhaps Geminox will come join us.
I'll start with Claw and Bang to keep this fight fair.
I don't think it's going to be a fair fight. I think we're going to lose.
No, look like it hurt that. Barbed Veil sets her spear aside. This'll be a true fight of might.
Yes, it'll be a true fight of might. Okay.
Strong! I'll destroy you all! For great justice! For great justice! Adrenaline falls!
Still. Barely.
Gaining adrenaline.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just popped my berserk. I need to take advantage of that. Do as much damage as I can, and whoop, they're up. Or no, they. Oh no, they must have. Ow! 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 Ow!
For great justice.
You do not want to stand anywhere near Barbed Veil when he's doing the slam the ground attack, as it's just.
I'll destroy you all.
Use a hand over here.
Refreshing.
That one. And he's also got 9 stacks of weakness on me. Not a fan. Thank you, Barbed Veil. Be nice if you would stop doing that. Barbed Veil, for the record. No goddamn joke.
Justice. Ready for anything. For great justice.
The Wayfinder breaks free because we broke him free. Whoops, get out. Get out, get out, get out. And he comes right after me because reasons.
Refreshing.
I think he's kind of being a jerk about it.
Gaining adrenaline.
I was getting tired of lying around. Why won't anyone
For
help me?
great justice.
He always seems to want to hit me when I dodge out of his ground spammy attacks.
I'll destroy you all.
Formidable. But I didn't
invulnerable
earn the
right when I
title
pop
of
stuff, huh?
Spearmaster for my sharp sense of style. Let's see you hold your own against my spear.
For great justice.
More people coming. That's not necessarily going to make things any easier. Scaling, you know.
Refreshing.
Still standing. Barely. Sharper still.
My damage numbers aren't bad. They're not great, but then,
Back in fighting.
as I said earlier, I don't have the rotation set for this yet.
For great justice.
Slice him apart.
And I'll take the damage numbers aren't great, but then I'm self-buffed and done correctly. I've seen this build basically just spam the special attacks constantly. Oh, we gotta do everything we can to bust the person out of. They were basically there. If you don't break the break bar, the big bear kills whoever it is chosen to pick up and hold up in the air.
Armored up.
Sharp blade, sharp
Buster.
mind.
Missed me. Probably shouldn't taunt the big bear. That might be a bad idea. Yep. See, you could tell it could hear me that I was taunting it. That was not a great move on my part. And now it's going to jump around 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and oh, yep, 5. There it is. All 5.
Serious.
Gaining adrenaline.
That's a little better.
For great justice.
Another.
Definitely going to have to do some more reading and practicing on the rotation for this. I've never felt comfortable playing any of the warrior specs particularly. It is my least played class in the game.
We'll be
Getting
doing
hot
that one for days.
for great justice. I'll destroy you all.
Torment, pain.
Armored up. Gaining adrenaline. For great justice.
This is getting serious.
He's gonna jump around again for a while.
That was too close. Sharper still.
History is
Armored
mine.
up. Regression. I'll destroy you all.
I'm not sure if I'm the one who's saying, I will destroy you all. Because I'm not going to destroy all. It was a friendly fight.
Serious.
Gaining for great justice.
A test of
Sharp
skill.
blade, sharp mind.
That
You are all
And that hope finishes out this heart.
death's defend. Pillage.
It did. Dun, dun, dun. The Wayfinder wins. Thank you. Thank you. Please, please. Hold your applause. Okay, that's enough holding. Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Many thanks to all who participated in this harvest test of
5 honey flowers. Delicious. Heart complete. Let's go upstairs. I didn't get the waypoint. Because I'm a dope. In case you weren't aware. Yeah, I'm a dope. Over here, get the waypoint. What the hell was I holding on to 15 feet above the railing? More Warclaw cubs. I need beverage. Desperately need beverage.
Thank you, Outlander. He'll let them gnaw his house down before a stern word crosses his tongue.
I am sorry. Better my house than your cabbages, eh?
The only buff that can't be corrupted in this game. My blood alcohol percentage. I'm going to grab some cabbages. Because evidently bears and cats love cabbages? I have no idea. Whoops. There's the cabbage. I needed to come over here to Guiding Breath and buy another cheap goodie. The Curious Lowland Honeycomb for 1,000 karma. Sell crap out of my bags.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. And maybe start doing a little bit of this map completion. Nothing serious, just futzing around. The Warclaw is a fun mount, but it is not especially suited for most of the lowland shores. It's too vertical. The way it was made to look, it was meant to look like it could sort of leap up along the craggy cliffs, but it's crappy for that. It's really good on Sentry for the most part, but it is not a great mount for this map. Time left. There's no one else working this one, then no. We've got a couple of commanders. Let's see. Let's head there and see if we can get into one of the champion chases. I'm facing the wrong way. There are a couple of champions that are pretty much always up here. There's a caribou and then one of the sort of Titan spawn, and it looks like they're fighting the Titan spawn, the champion Blighted Beast. I hate these things.
Smash them! Hope I pull through.
That had to hurt.
The boon corrupt they have is ridiculously overpowered.
You can't stop it.
Another!
Overflow. For great justice. For great justice.
Rise!
Watch the pain away.
Got it.
You can never have too much treasure.
You can never have too much treasure. You heard it here, not first. And the other one, people are...
Hunter! Glad you're here, I am. Thought Barbell was sending me on an easy hunt just being a
Is
reindeer.
it caribou, a reindeer? It's a reindeer, not a caribou. My
Something's
bad.
got this one all worked up. Need to tether
I did
to
it
your
again.
Gurneykin like
That's
a
twice
salmon
today.
Before you put it down.
Thank you, Major
One of these
Kicks.
nifty talkie boxes, so I'll throw my voice in your ear as you go. Get him, Hunter. Be brave.
For great justice. I'll destroy you all.
I will destroy you all. Not all of you guys. You guys are awesome.
Rocket punch!
It's on the move.
Okay, with your head. Tire it out.
Oh, I used the wrong one. No, I didn't. I used the right one. There we go.
For great justice. You can't stop it.
Thrash it away like a bullhead on an earthworm, isn't it? Keep at it.
All right, back after chasing it. hit it with the spear and chain. Alright, it's back.
Adrenaline rising.
C-bar broken.
Ready. You can't stop me.
It's tiring out. You almost got it.
Almost do got it. And it's back. Everybody back onto the Warclaws. Let's go. Feral Warclaw wants to attack me. Why? I don't know. I didn't bring along my Purina Warclaw Chow? Alright. It's broken again. This will be the last time.
Watch the stuff. Ready.
Did it, you did? Had a feeling.
Took
Got
me
a
days to
real
get that one
gumption about you.
for the achieve.
Well, I thank you. Never seen a reindeer quite that crack between the antlers. Had to be done.
Yep, had to be done.
No.
And I'm just the char to do it. I
Back for more?
have
Looked
tried
like
this
you were
only a
enjoying
couple of
yourself.
times. It's sort of a jumping puzzle, but not. You are the Wayfinder. Yeah. What do you need? The cliffs are beautiful but deadly. We light braziers or braziers. I actually lived through a time where women were burning their braziers, and that's not a brazier. Although you could burn it a brazier in a brazier, I assume. Fog rolls through and blocks all visibility, a death sentence for sure. Each day I climb up and down, torch in paw to light all the braziers, but I'm starting to feel my age. Take a torch and light them for me. You reach each brazier by gliding to them. If my torch burns out, you're the Wayfinder. I've heard you've been helping around the village. Maybe you would like to help this here old timer. Thing is, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go after like the second or third. Okay, that's the next one. Down there, I think. Should be. I have lit it. The next one is over there somewhere. I saw the flash. Oh, over there. Somewhere. Oh, should be there. I think. Gotta watch the mini-map for a little flare. Yeah, this is as far as I've gotten because I didn't see a flare that time. I don't know where I'm supposed to go from here. I'm looking, but I'm not seeing anything, nor am I seeing an updraft, so I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. That's one of those where I'm probably going to have to check the Iron Maiden video, because I'm sure she's got one. For those of you not aware, I am gliding on a sword. None of these hoity-toity parachute-like gliders. I'm a char. And we glide on swords. Because we're badass. There is another event up to the southeast here. I haven't been here, so we'll do a little visual unlocking as well, a little map unlocking. as far as strictly speed, I don't think the Warclaw can quite manage beetle speeds, but it is the fastest non-beetle / griffin mount around. They must have finished. Didn't realize he was oh, he's just an elite. Never mind. Let's see, I know I haven't done all of the various fish adventures. That sounds a little strange. I don't think I have any keys on this character, so I don't think I can open the major code and cache. I think I'm due for disappointment. I have no keys. I feel shame. Abiding. Painful. Perhaps even excruciating pain. I've let you down. Get used to it. That's yeah. Most streamers have a shtick, and mine is letting down my viewers.
The feline companions.
Yay! Another waypoint. Okay, who was it? I thought somebody sold the keys here. Probably wrong.
But I'm also getting some strange readings. Nothing bad, just odd.
Not a nut. Not a fan of the earthen ornamented stuff. I think that's pretty boring. I am a fan, however, of the moon stuff available on the second map. That's an example of something on the second map that is fantastic.
Has a similar magical composition? The Warclaw.
Those are really nice, relatively simple design. Using the parallax to give them a cool look.
These creatures are their origin.
I sent a couple to Vorp. He could log in, check them out. That's got to be your alt account, because your more recent account has been on more recently than that. Yeah, there we go. 6 days. All right. Some of us have more than one account. That's the wrong amount. How about we try the one that can fly? Since we need to get up here, up high above me. Because this view is so lovely. Actually, a nice one with the wizard's tower, you know, visuals up against the wilderness of the lowland shores. All right, I'm going to do a fish race. I know there's one of these races where if you do the race, the time for a gold medal is like 3.5 minutes. But if you do it as a time trial, the gold medal is 2.5. So it's a lot harder. Yeah, this one might be one of them. 1.5. So this is the one, right, where I'm a fish. Okay, the next one's over there. Swim through the bubbles. Tiny bubbles. next one is, I think... Yep, down there. Up! Yeah, I have had that problem previously on this one. You fall to a painful, fishy death. I'm willing to try it one more. I'm a fish! Didn't get it. One of the real annoyances about this is when you're at water level... I think I hit that one. Basically, when you're at the surface level, just like in regular combat, God damn it, your hot bar vanishes, which makes this extremely painful to do. All right, we want to make sure we go wide enough that we don't hit the rocks. Splash. I've always had that issue, actually, with the game, the water combat in the game, which is if you're directly at the level of the water, your hotbar vanishes, and you're neither able to use water combat nor land combat. You're screwed. You either have to dive down or get out of water entirely. Oh, I didn't. Can I get that one? Yes, I can. I'm also not a nut about the way it yoinks your point of view around the camera. WoW has the exact same issue with being in the water, where it does wacky things, depending on whether you're at the water level or not. And that was 153, so good enough for a silver. That's the best I've ever managed on this. Go me. And you were there. That's the 32nd fastest time today. And my lifetime best. A couple of people I know here on the list, including Mel Angel Amethyst. She's done it in gold medal time, barely. She's a much better fish than I am, clearly. That's presumably 2 blue and 2 green boxes of loot. But hey, achievement points. Huh, I had never finished it at all. But there was an achieve I had to do that thing for. To progress. And I mean, I haven't finished the achieve, but I did get that part done. That's getting the crew together. Now, the reason I would like to complete getting the crew together is very simple. It gives you Michigan J. Frog as a companion, as a miniature. A frog with a top hat. And let's face it, that's tough to beat. But for that, I need Ms. Jeeves with an excellent hearing, night vision, as well as a loud howl. For that, you need to... there's an event you have to complete, and it's a very difficult event. You can't do it solo at all. 2 really good players might be able to do it. I'm not a good enough player. Otherwise, it's probably going to need 3 or more. I've done it once, but I didn't have this event opened up yet. And it's... like many achieves, it's not retroactive. Oh, there's a champion Timberwolves in here. Well, I got the POI and turned around immediately and ran. Okay, flew. Not running, I'm flying. It's entirely different. What do we have here? This is... there is another player around? think. Yes, there is. Okay, another player around. Basically, and I have no issue with this, a lot of the events are not really soloable,
Stop it. Kill them all. I feel
but manageable with at least one other person.
Now you suffer.
And some of them are manageable solo, but you probably don't want to because they just simply would take so long.
For great justice. I'll destroy you all. Armored up.
Last one, I think.
No. Getting up.
Harvest and bury. Oh, that's right. I do have another achieve where I have to harvest and bury a certain number of the dead. There are 2 or 3 of these events. The other player may have... Nope, they're still around. Okay. There's a return to nature. That's 3 achievement points. Yay! And that should do it. Yep. And another spirit shard.
Pillage.
Pillage, by the way. Yeah. Harvest and bury 25 Titan spawn bodies. I was about to say I should be getting close to the next 500. I'm at 420. Lol. Insert pot joke here. Please don't insert pot joke here. I'm afraid now that pot is legal, most of the pot jokes, even if they were funny in the past, they're not funny anymore. All right, another POI. Both of the first 2 map completions. Both of the 2 map completions for the first time. In each map, I got a key from each. I think I've done one more map completion since it did not get a key. Sad. I may have cried. But then I'm a weeper. Got another event. Titan spawn remaining. This is the same event that we just finished, where we had to bury them when we were done. No particular need for me to do that now that I've got the achieve done. If somebody else had been around, I would have done it.
Faster! You're gonna bore the journey kid at this rate.
And we've got another Vista. Where's EBM's time at? Is she up yet? What on the bleep is that? Not yet. I mean, even with her new schedule, I think it's early for her. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. Yay, right buttons. I once had to go through a enormous schedule swap, and I was a wreck for weeks. I had trouble getting to sleep at night and trouble getting up in the mornings. Do not recommend. Actively skip if you have the choice. When I was working as an IT engineer, I would get into work at noon and I would usually stay until midnight or later because I needed to do the work when no one was around. Either I needed to bring servers down or I needed to work on people's systems. Whatever the issue was, most of the time, it was much easier, if not only conceivable, when there was nobody around. But we got a new boss in, and he was all concerned about appearances, and he told me I had to be in at work by 9. And what that accomplished was I turned myself into a 9 to 5. And he wanted to know why I was getting less work done. I said I used to work 12-hour days most days.
Long before you were in sight, she knew you
Because I could get stuff done at night that I couldn't get done during the day. But you want me here during the day, I can't get stuff done. And shortly thereafter, I was laid off. He did not like me. Because I called him on his bullshit. And about less than 6 months later, he was fired. I was laid off. He was fired. I have gathered crafting materials completed. Wow. Oh, Adventure Guide, Volume 2. Excellent. I still need 2 more objectives. I can see my house from here. Yes, I know. I always make that joke. Certainly a nice looking map. I should probably pay more attention to the ley lines on these maps since they're here. As they can make flying around a little bit faster. Got the updrafts to help, of course. Lift me high. You are the literal wind beneath my wings. All of you are the rhetorical wind beneath my wings. Or possibly the passing wind. Maybe we don't want to get into that. Probably we don't want to get into that. And, geez, that is a finicky POI. Holy crap. How are we doing on the map completion? Got all the hearts. We're missing 1 waypoint. We're missing a mere 33 POIs. On the other hand, I didn't really done much in the map until now on this character. What? This was my first Char character. I believe he was created on the 3rd day of the launch of the game. It is a device
commonly used to
Lift your voice, small one.
No, he was created on day 1.
Well, it allows you to travel.
I think I created one of each race on day 1.
Magic it is.
And then over the course of the next couple of days, I created 4 more characters to have one of each class. I'm pretty sure I created one of each race on launch day. That would be the Head Start launch day. So the human was Lens. The Asura would be Spongo Smallberries. This is Cheshire. Cullis Nightshade was the Silvari. I'm not sure which of the two Norns I had in my initial class was it was either the Thief or the Ranger. Had to have been the Thief. Ranger came later, I think. It was either the Thief or the Ranger. Well, I've been diddling around, running around like a crazy person. I guess I'm going to just call it an evening right here. I don't assume Ms. EBM has shown up yet, has she? Well, I won't be rating her tonight. That's all I can say. I hope that'll teach her lesson. By the way, those of you who don't know, Engelbert Meow. She's a mostly Guild Wars 2 screamer. She's cool. Check her out. Because she should be streaming, I expect her tonight. Anyway, I'm going to call it an evening here. I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I should not be back tomorrow. I'm going to take tomorrow off. I've got a number of errands I need to do because I'm flying out of town at the end of the week for 4 days to hang out with 3 friends from high school. And yes, that means we're all really old. So with the errands and everything tomorrow, I will not be able to stream. Or probably won't stream. I might, but probably not. But I should be back on Wednesday. That's the 3rd day of the week. Wednesday. It's a W. With more of something. WoW, maybe. Guild Wars 2, maybe. Maybe some more Star Wars Galaxies. Don't know. But back in 2 days. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. Have a great rest of your Monday evening. And as always, because I like to set an achievable goal for my viewers, I hope the rest of your week doesn't suck. Back tomorrow. Hopefully you'll see me soon. Have a great night tonight. Take care and ciao for now.